Welcome to Under the Microscope. This series is brought to you by the Real Scientists Nano team. Our goal is to provide a platform where scientists can communicate their work and interact with the public.
Hi everyone. Today we have with us El-Abed Haidar, who is a PhD student at the University of Sydney in Australia. Hi El-Abed, how are you?
I'm good. I'm good. Thanks for having me today.
Looking forward to talking to you and getting to know about your research. So let's get started with understanding your research. So could you explain your work in super simple words to us, please?
Simple words. So, material physics or material science is the study of, let's try to make it even easier. If you want to find out if a new material or a normal, right at the moment material can have a new property or not, a new function or not, that's our job. It's a bit close to it can be helped out whether in theory, experiments, or computational physics, where actually put the main parameters or main concepts of the material in a supercomputer, like a big black box, and it gives us the results. These results, whether they're optical, electrical, mechanical, any property that you could think of, we can actually analyze it and see if it's possible or not. We can try to play around with the same material itself, let's say by doping, so throwing a new atom inside. You can even try to twist the material around. You can play, do whatever you like, and you want to see if it's actually possible in the real world or not. And that's kind of in simple words.
Okay, so you basically manipulate or try to put the materials in, just manipulate materials in general in the virtual world, so to say, to see what the outcome will be in order to see which experiments are possible in reality, how much to push the material, so to say.
So let's say a material is known, let's say graphene. Graphene comes from as a two-dimensional material, which comes really from, if you people would actually get it from the pencil, the load of the pencil. You just take a sheet from it by a Scotch tape, which actually happened in 2004.
Yeah.
That's graphene, and people started to study its electrical properties because it didn't have any band gap. So it a lot of electrons to go through. Why I'm trying this example is because if you want to try to make it even better, some electronic devices require a band gap, so it makes sure that you can control the number of electrons coming through. You try to insert a new atom, or you can actually put on top of it another two-dimensional material, which could be an like boron nitride, and you can change property. So these ideas we can come up with. And if it's feasible, then experimenters say, okay, let's try and see how it goes.
All right, that makes sense.
So we kind of give ideas for engineers and experimenters, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that makes complete sense. Do you have a favorite material?
Do I have a favorite material? Not really. Two-dimensional materials, I love it from all sides because it doesn't have any band gap like graphene or boron nitride having a large band gap. It just fascinates me that two-dimensional materials, you can actually put them on top of each other as blocks, like Lego blocks. And it changes the property itself. It magically changes. With two-dimensional materials, especially graphene, what was happening when they twisted it. That's another property. They just twisted one of them on top of the other with just 1 degree and became a superconductor.
Yeah.
So from a metallic to a superconductor, that just baffled everyone. And they put 3 layers on top of each other. They twisted one with respect to the other, and also they found superconductivity again.
Right. Yeah. That's actually
Yep.
Yeah, that's actually a cool one because my master thesis was about growing twisted bilayer graphene. by
Wow.
chemical vapor deposition. I was an experimentalist, yeah, in my past life as a scientist. Yeah, so for me, this is like absolutely, I completely agree with you. Let's talk more about it in the long podcast.
Sure, sure.
Um, what can the followers expect in the week that you will curate the Real Sci Nano Twitter account?
I will do my best to let people know how density function theory, which is the theory I've been using in the softwares in the supercomputer that I mentioned in the first minute of the talk,
Hmm.
uh, and how to. I could even try to give you uh, insights on how to actually use it. I can even go a bit further ahead and try to see where do we use it, how do we use it. There are many people who've given talks. I can try to guide people there. Show my own research, true, but there's more than just showing research. I want to show you how I understood that. From only 3 years, I really enjoyed uh, how density function theory using such softwares actually can give you many properties from many different materials.
Okay, so there's quite a lot that is going to come to us in the week that you will curate the account. Sounds amazing. So, looking forward to having you on Real Scientist Nano. Thank you very much for speaking with us.
No problem, anytime.
Thank you for listening. To know more about us, please visit our website realscientistsnano.org and follow us on Twitter at realsci_nano.